Hi everyone, good afternoon and welcome back to the Monterrey. In this edition, we're very proud to introduce a great group of entrepreneurs looking to take their companies to the next level. The Scale Up team created this initiative to facilitate a capital fundraising journey for founders with innovation and technology-driven companies. This initiative began with the purpose of transforming the region from an industrial-driven economy to an innovation-driven entrepreneurial ecosystem. And now, it has crossed borders to include founders from all around the world. Today, we'll be watching entrepreneurs from various industries pitch in the two categories, the seed and the venture and growth stage. We hope you enjoy this event.
Hi, I'm excited to present the batch of amazing companies that will be pitching in the seed stage category of this edition of Demo Day Monterrey. These companies are continually iterating to find a solution to an existing problem in the market. If you're interested in learning more about any of these or want to get an introduction, you'll find a QR code at the end of every pitch where you ask to continue the conversation. I hope you enjoy and thank you so much for being here again.
Hi, my name is Magdalena, and I'm here to present you Adara, where we turn data into personalized experiences. Retailers have thousands of different products. For instance, just in women's fashion, an average retailer has more than 20,000 different products. But clients only see 3 pages of an e-commerce, or 1% of the products. So clients enter an e-commerce, browse a little bit, can't find what they're looking for, and exit without buying. This affects e-commerce's low conversion, that is just 1.5%. This low conversion has 3 main consequences. First, less revenue and margins. Second, less inventory turnover. And third, more waste. In fashion, 1 out of 5 clothes produced is wasted due to being unsold. What would happen if these products were different for each customer? We would see an increased conversion and a better customer experience. Adara does just that. And what is Adara? It's a personalization software that uses data from social networks and e-commerces, and through algorithms and AI, creates a selection of products for its user. In Adara, we turn data into experiences. So how do we do it? First, we collect data from clients' preferences from e-commerce. We already did a demo where we gathered more than 300,000 data points for 8,000 profiles. Next, our algorithm creates a match between client preferences and products that have set preferences. And finally, the user identifies in e-commerce and can see her or his selection. In the women's fashion example, a woman, instead of seeing 12,000 same products, could see 120 persons' products just for her, and this increases conversion. We differentiate from competition in 2 main aspects. First, data source. Our competition uses cookies to recommend, the ones that are being banned. Instead, we use social media and information in the e-commerce. Second, we're easy to use. You don't need a developer to install or work our app. And finally, we use automatized tagging as well as our competitors. And the next steps is creating different products based on personalization and data. We have already developed an automatic tagging app. We're developing a personalization app, and then we'll create personalized mailing, clients' preferences reports, and personalized marketplace. Our SaaS business model is scalable. We charge a monthly subscription plus a variable fee for product usage. We have different plans. And we have achieved important milestones. We already developed the MVP of the algorithm and our own personalized web page, where people could log in and see personalized products and purchase them. And we saw an estimated conversion of 6%, that is 4 times the current e-commerce's conversion. We went through Startup Chile, we won a government grant, we did a demo with 6 clients, and we raised $40,000 from angel investors. And with the funds, we'll achieve these objectives. To May, we'll finish our Shopify personalization app with 25 clients. And to November, we'll launch 2 new products with 50 clients. In March, we'll enter the retail and have 75 clients. And in August, we'll start our regional expansion and category expansion with 200 clients. And we will do our seed round for $1 million. And we're seeking investors to support us in growing our business. We're raising $200,000 with a post-money valuation of $2 million. And the use of funds will mainly be for technology and sales. 60% of funds will be used in a team of developers and salespeople. And the market opportunity is all of Latam and Mexico e-commerces. That is more than $560 billion and is growing at a rate of 25%. And we are a multidisciplinary team of excellence. I'm the founder and CEO. I have more than 7 years of experience in business, e-commerce, and retail. Our co-founder and CTO is Diego. He's an industrial engineer with a major in development, and he's the founder of another app. We have a specialized board in innovation and business model, an analyst and developer. And finally, why invest in us? We have validated that the problem for brands is real, and they're willing to pay for our products. We're the first mover in LATAM with these kinds of softwares, the ones that have been validated with success in other countries, and to be Shopify native app. And our business model is highly scalable. I invite you to join Adara, where we turn data into personalized experiences. Thank you very much.
Hi, my name is Fernanda. I'm CMO and co-founder here in Menú Local. Let me introduce you to Norma. She cooks delicious food at home and she sells it through social media, WhatsApps or call. But it's extremely difficult to place an order because you have to be agreed with a place and time she has available to deliver the food. And she's always overwhelmed with all the orders she receives through social media. I'm sure you know a business that cooks at home and sells it through social networks. All these food suppliers represent 60% of the food economy, and they cannot sell through traditional delivery platforms simply because they don't operate like restaurants. Right now, 2/3 of the global food economy is informal, and most of these creators cannot sell on delivery traditional platforms. They don't have any communication with their clients, and they just have one delivery channel. All this market represent $601 billion in Latin America. That's why we create Menú Local. Menú Local is a social food marketplace that facilitates commerce and growth for micro food business. With Menú Local, they can request delivery driver when they need, create their online store in less than 5 minutes, centralize all their orders, clients, sales, and deliveries, and it's a very easy way to manage their business from your phone. So, Menú Local becomes a new sales channel with 0% of commission. So, these all creators can be investing in their own business and you can buy directly from them. Our business model is a simple combination of a SaaS, a marketplace, and social food network. We charge a monthly fee for the suppliers to use the tools and start selling. This goes to $25 to $50 per month. This is a little bit of our traction. In the last 3 months since our launch, we have successfully onboarded 100 paying suppliers and received over 4,000 business registrations. Our supplies base are growing over 30% per month and our ARR has reached 30K. Currently, we are fulfilling more than 500 monthly orders with a growth of 17%. We also established partnership with the top last mile delivery providers in our platforms in 2 cities, Guadalajara and Monterrey. This is our amazing team. We have experience previously in startup and business, and we have more than 25 years of experience in technology, food, and business. With all of this, we are looking $50,000 to open 5 new cities, invest in the team of sales, marketing, and reach over 5,000 new sellers into the platform at the end of the year. So, with your help, we want to empower more than 1 million creators of food here in Latin America. So, my name is Fernanda, I'm co-founder of Menú Local, and I hope to see you soon. Thank you so much.
Hello, my name is Florencia and I am the CEO and co-founder of Mano. Mano is my second startup. My first startup was a company that was dedicated to generate installs and engagement for other apps. I have the honor and the privilege to work for Uber. I work also for Rappi, for PokerStars, for Global, among others. In that journey, that it was amazing, we're the only Latin America company with less than 50 employees to close deals like the ones that we did, because we knew how to get cheap users and to get them to return to the app. While we were in that journey, amazing journey, we saw that there were some players trying to be the ones to get the services vertical. And once we saw that that vertical was unattended, we decided that we wanted to be those ones. Why is that? Because from Latin America, 62% of the GDP comes only from the services industry and the classes one. That's why we built Mano. The way that people are solving things is wrong, it's inefficient, and it's long. We wanted to build something like we did, where if you want to know, for example, if you're in a barbecue and you want to know how much it's going to cost me to fix my air conditioner, while you're chatting, you can upload that in our app and to receive an answer in 1 to 2 minutes. And this is something that is happening. Once you upload a task in Mano, you will be receiving 10 budgets per day, organized by pricing, disponibility from the expert, ranking, where you would be seeing how many jobs that expert have done in Mano, the stars, if he's 5 stars, 4 stars, I don't know, whatever, and all the brief description in detail of the old users and the reputation of the old users that hired them. So you will be seeing a real marketplace recommending people because they know how to do what they have to do. Mano is already in the market. We are in Argentina. We are raising money to launch in Uruguay next month. Why is that? Because we undone the unicorn path in the other way. So we need to start reaching, we can discuss this. I have a lot of arguments. We are bringing to our board one of the latest board founder of Despegar. He is helping us a lot. He's going to be a formal part of Mano, I hope, in very soon. We are growing a lot. Last month we have a 50% of hiring rate between created tasks. The ranking of all the hires that we have in our app, it is of 5.8 above 5 stars. This is almost 5 stars. People is not only happy. The people who are using our app, 55% of them, the people who uploaded a task, they have upload a second one from 2 to 6 tasks, and we are in the market for over 8 months. This is working. People are using it and they're loving it. That is why I'm seeking to be the first one to arrive to all Latin America. I know that TaskRabbit is in the US. I know that in Brazil, Get Ninja is also working. That's why we have a strong product. It's a native app. We developed it for over more than 2 years. I built it with the backends and with the learnings that I have working for the biggest apps. And honestly, trust me, we are doing focus groups. We are a really dedicated team, and we need some extra help in this really difficult time to raise capital in order to keep on achieving our results, in order to keep on accomplishing what we need to in order to be that unicorn that we look forward. About monetization, we are in the stage 1. We have 4 steps. We are changing the way that people are doing something and bringing the solution. That's why we are in this first stage. We are trying to be less aggressive in this stage because we are looking for traction in order to one new user to get in the app and to see, oh, there are more than 1,040 hirings in this app, and these experts have already a lot of rankings. Time is over. I can tell you a lot about Mano, and I look forward to do so. Thank you for the time given. Thank you for the interest, and I really hope you can download the app and you can test it by yourself. Mano is crazy and it's working. Thank you for all.
Thank you very much to all the seed stage companies for being part of this edition of Demo Day Monterrey, and congratulations on everything you accomplished so far. If you or anyone you know is interested in learning more about this initiative, be sure to follow us on all of our social media at Demo Day Monterrey. You can also contact us through email, contact@demodaymonterrey.com. Next, companies that have already gone through some market validation and are seeking to scale will join us in the venture and growth stages. But before that, we ask you to take a minute to let us know what you think of this event. We will present you with a QR code for a feedback survey in a few seconds. We kindly ask you for your help in improving this initiative. I hope you enjoy the rest of the event.
Hi everyone, my name is Sebastian. I am the founder and CEO at Buxapp. Buxapp is a B2B SaaS fintech for banks in Latin America. After talking to over 50 banks in the region, we've identified 3 main issues in the banking industry. The first one, there's a lack of deep understanding on the client's transactional data and behavior. Number 2, banks are struggling to innovate within their digital channels. On top of this, there's neobanks or digital banks that are rising that have actually doubled in the past 5 years that are eating away the clients of these traditional banks. And thirdly, they have saturated capacity. Believe it or not, a lot of banks have many people working on different projects, so it's hard for them to advance. Or we find some banks that don't have departments such as for data analytics, IT, digital or innovation. So they outsource that completely, and it's hard for them to control or go live in production with any of the new projects at a good speed. That is why Buxapp exists. We offer 1 integration and 3 solutions. The first one is categorization. Here, we basically clean all the transactional data from the bank, and this can include cards, payments, online transfers, QR codes. We clean those up, we find the merchant, we assign a category and a subcategory. Banks here can grab that data and use it for credit scoring, to offer new cards, discount on merchants, etc. The analytics product, we take the cleanup a step further. Here, we actually grab that data and suggest the banks where they should focus, or the conclusions, or the insights where they should focus based on what the data is telling us, right? So here we can tell them, hey, bank, you can focus on on this merchant, on this retail store, or this gas station on Wednesdays on this card, and people are spending this amount of money in general. It's very targeted for banks to make commercial decisions based on the data. Thirdly, we have the personal finance. Here we add digital features on the bank's app. It can be web or mobile, so the bank user can really understand how they're spending their money. We have features on such as suggested budgets, weekly and monthly reports, identifying recurring transactions, and all that good stuff. Here we want to go away from writing your expenses in Excel or a piece of paper, and we want to have it automated in the bank's app without the need to download any other type of application. The market is huge. We have about 4 billion people around the world with a bank account. 500 million is coming from Latin America. And it's very interesting that Latin America is the fastest growing region. It's growing about 10% year over year, and it's continued to do so for the next couple of years. We calculate 10-15 transactions per user. That's what we've seen on average. So we're looking at 7.5 billion transactions per month in Latin America alone. And we mention transactions because we charge on a monthly recurring basis based on the number of transactions that we analyze. We've been growing really fast since launch. About a year ago, we've been growing 43%, now reaching 300,000 clients. Of those 300,000, we have 80,000 live, processing about 2 to 3 million transactions per month. Double clicking on the growth side, we've raised our pre-seed launch. We've signed 4 clients, and we're in negotiations to sign another bank, actually 2 banks in our second market. So we're really excited for this. We've gone through acceleration programs, some of them, the big ones, Google, Platzi. Talking a little about the team, together, the 3 founders have more than 20 plus years in the financial industry. We've worked for Bank of America, Deutsche Bank, Itaú, Visa, and we also have experience in tech, specifically 12 plus years coming from our CTO, who worked for the biggest bank card processor here in Paraguay. Just to finalize, we have our seed round open for 500,000. We're actively looking for angels, VCs, and our objective with this money is to expand. We need to build our sales team, as the founders are doing most of the sales today. And we also want to focus on the product so we can scale anywhere in the world, no matter the type of bank or the size or the location. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Javier Amosurrutia, founder of MásMóvil, the vehicle as a service solution. Working on leasing companies, we identify how they lose millions of dollars just by not having the indicate vehicle to fulfill their objectives. Maybe the vehicle crashed, it's on maintenance, it was a special season, or just don't have enough budget to buy or compromise long-term leasing. We invoice some of these companies up to $100,000 a year only on temporal cars. They lose time to complete the process to request a substitute vehicle, and statistics shows that they lose 11 hours a month per employee when a vehicle is not available. And with the global problem of inventory, they need to wait up to 8 months to have a new vehicle. We understood that companies need a flexible way to have temporal or substitute vehicles, so we developed a solution that gives them access to any kind of vehicles in just one click. With no complicated process, they can reserve the one they need by hour, day, week, or month. So we offer flexibility that saves them time and offer the best price of the market. Based on assured economics, where we don't own the vehicles, we create a platform where car, truck dealers, used vehicles companies have access and upload their assets and became a mobility hub for MásMóvil. We offer them a new business model where they don't need to invest anything because they already have the vehicles, the operation, the maintenance, and can receive up to 90% of the cost of the trip. We provide the technology and the marketing, so we receive 10 to 20% of each trip. We offer them the subscription model or the on-demand option. And today, with the software as a service, we have 2 customers that use us as their platform and help us grow with more variety of vehicles. On a market that is valuing more than $180 billion, and just in Mexico is more than $1.2 billion, our objective is to reach $120 million in the next years. All this information is based on reports from McKinsey, Goldman Sachs, and in Mexico from the Leasing Association. But the market is not only why is the best time to be part of this. Car sharing is growing, subscription models with an annual growth of 34%, and there are different companies growing and buying this kind of business. And MassMobi is a great opportunity, not just because we are the first one in Mexico, because we have the numbers. We start during the pandemic. In 2021, we closed our angel round and signed our first customer. In 2022, we were selected as one of the 5 finalists on the Mastercard Future Transportation Hack and present the solution at Expo Dubai. We released a new version of the app to allow private trips and reach 15 new customers and grow 280% in the last 6 months. And 2023 is the year to consolidate, not only with more variety of vehicles, but growing to implement the electric mobility hubs and new features on the app. We know that we will know what we want to achieve, and these projections are just on the Mexican market, but we have plans to expand to other countries to have a bigger impact. And to achieve this, we have been creating alliance with companies that believe in MassMobi as the future of mobility. With Transporte Inteligente, we will have 400 light trucks. With E0, we are working to integrate electric vehicles. Greenline is a solution to measure the carbon footprint of each trip, and Sura, insurance company that develop a pay-per-kilometer and day insurance. The market and the alliance are important because at this moment there is no other product as ours in the Mexican market. But we can see how these models are growing all around the world. That's why our main competitors are daily rental companies. But we have something they don't: flexibility options, great alliance, a business model that allows us to grow without big investments, and the technology. And we have a great team that is making all this possible. Stephanie, with 8 years of experience on legal administration and leasing. Ivan, our CTO, with 20 years developing software and managing teams, and with my 30 years of experience in marketing and commercial, and the last 5 on mobility, we are the right combination to change mobility for companies and individuals. We are asking for $500,000 on this round, specifically to continue developing new features on the app and focus on the growth. This is the best moment to participate with MassMobi. Today is the moment to invest on a technology that is changing the mobility and is more sustainable, flexible, and shared. So keep in contact with us and be part of this. Thank you.
Hi again. Thank you so much for taking the time to come to Demo Day Monterrey. Our next event will be coming soon, so make sure to check our social media for updates. Founders can apply to pitch at Demo Day Monterrey on our webpage at demodaymonterrey.com under the Founder section. Also, if you know any founders, we encourage you to invite them to apply for coming editions. If you didn't have time to complete the survey, we kindly ask you to stay afterwards so you can scan the QR code and help us improve. I hope you have a great day, take care, and see you in the next edition of Demo Day Monterrey. Goodbye.